Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about I got engaged to my Grubhub driver after he delivered my lunch. You know that old saying that love works in mysterious ways and you'll find the right person someday? This person happened to have found their significant other as a Grubhub driver. Been a while since we had a wholesome one like this, and I'm kind of curious to see how it turns out. So with that said, we are talking about everything that is being said in this article, how it actually is for Doordash, UberEats, and Grubhub drivers, customers, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. I woke up with a migraine one day in March of 2020. I have a strong work ethic, but felt too sick to do my job as an X-ray technician. A few hours later, I didn't want to make lunch because I wasn't feeling well. I rarely use food delivery services, but ordered chicken wings and fried pickles because I had a Grubhub coupon on my phone. The simple decision to order comfort food changed my life. Chicken wings and fried pickles. I feel like that is a personality choice in terms of what to actually order. Don't get me wrong, I like fried pickles. I like chicken wings, but you gotta love fried pickles in order to order fried pickles for delivery. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go out of my way to order fried pickles. Although I will say that some places do it really well. I live in an apartment building where deliveries can be tricky because of the security system. So when the driver arrived, he called to let me know he was there. I was embarrassed because I didn't look my best. Okay, quick note for a second. From the guy's perspective, there are some girls that act like they're not looking their best means like they can't be seen by anybody. But do you know how feral some guys get once they see a girl with their hair up and just a tube top and some sweatpants? Oh my god. I walked down the stairs wearing a t-shirt, sweatpants, a pair of sloth slippers. It was not a fabulous look. For the right guy, that is more than enough. Two thoughts entered my mind when the delivery guy handed over my lunch. This man is handsome and cute, I told myself. Next, I thought, you're not looking very cute right now. I was rather embarrassed. I'm sure you looked fine. If the headline is true, then you looked just fine. The moment I saw his face, I thought he looked sweet with a warm smile and kind eyes. I apologized for the confusion over the security system and gave him a good tip. I retrieved my food, scurried upstairs. I didn't need this handsome guy to see me any longer than necessary. You're objectively attractive. You tipped him well. You were considerate and kind. You have no idea how long of a way that does on its own. The moment I got into my apartment, the food became an afterthought. I was taken aback. I had a visceral feeling in my stomach that I should reach out to the driver. I had his number. Maybe I should text him, I thought. Or maybe I shouldn't, then I thought, what's the harm in doing it? But what should I say? I didn't want to come off as headstrong or creepy. I wanted to avoid anything that could be offensive if he had a girlfriend or wasn't interested. Wait a second, you're making the first move too? Do you know how rare that is in general? If you give a girl a compliment, she'll forget about it because just one of the many in a lot of cases. If you give a guy a compliment, he'll make that part of his personality for the rest of his life. He'll remember that for years. Alex's work as a delivery driver was a sidekick. It took a bit of brain power and I was pacing, but I came up with something I hoped might be quirky and cute. I hope you have a day as nice as your face, I text. Ooh, that is quirky and cute, but that could backfire too. If he has a low self-image, if he has a low self-image, you wouldn't want to have to ask you out anyway. But because of that ended up working well. Ooh, I kind of like this actually. I flung the phone on my bed, not wanting to look at it, but he replied. He introduced himself as Alec Hoffman and asked if looking me up on social media was okay. I think it's only appropriate to grab your Snapchat or Instagram, he wrote. It was thoughtful because most people would go right ahead anyway. Ooh, I don't know. Feel it, like, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm the guy who's just been over that stuff for a while. But if I'm interested in a girl, I'm gonna ask for her number. I'm not gonna ask for an Instagram or a Snapchat. I'm gonna nut up and say, hey, I think you're cute. You want to go out sometime and let me get your number or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. We communicated on Snapchat. Alec, 2 years older than me at 27, said he worked in a home care for veterans. Grubhub was a side gig. You know, it's funny that he says that. Home care for veterans. Why is it that I feel like people in the medical industry are just not making enough, even though they should? Heck, they're the people that are keeping us alive. If they're not able to pay their bills, why? Are we going to survive long as a species? I don't know. Our first date was at a bar and grill, then we went bowling. We chatted about everything and nothing all at the same time. There was a connection because we like similar music. We also love card games like cribbage. Okay, when I heard card games, I was thinking of other things entirely. Cribbage was like the last one I would ever think about. But hey, it seems like a match made in heaven so far. Soon we spent time with each other 3 or 4 times a week. We started to develop this little life together. It feels as if meeting Alec was divine intervention. Alec proposed on October 18th, 2023. He went down on one knee while strolling along a boardwalk before dinner. We're getting married in May next year. Okay, this article was written March 28th in 2024. I am reading this in April. So that would mean May next year would be May 2025? That's not too far away from this point, actually. Pretty awesome. I feel as if meeting Alec was divine intervention. As we were getting to know each other, we would talk about concerts we'd been to on the same date. He lived 10 minutes away from me, but we've never run into each other. We met at a time when we were supposed to. I'm so glad he brought my delivery that day. Oh, that is so sweet. You know, it's rare that we find stories like this that are actually like really sweet like that. And I wanted to share that because I think it's cool. But on the flip side of that, and I feel like this is very important to say, this is a rare case, not every case. I know that there are a lot of gig workers out there that are more like down bad Dans than Alec Hoffman's. They're trying to find their significant other through food delivery, which we all know it's not really about significant other or anything like that. And keep in mind, she saw him and reached out to him. He had the go-ahead from the girl at that point. Don't get any ideas that this could happen to you in a way that you should pursue that. You gotta let things happen. I'm all for trying to meet somebody, and I get that, but there's a time and a place, and food delivery is not normally the place. I don't have a whole lot to say otherwise. I think this was just a sweet story that I kind of wanted to share that I found on Business Insider. So congratulations to Alec and Hannah for your engagement, and I hope you have a successful future together. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.